Because I know a lot of times we just kind of keep the rates the same for people as long as they keep coming back. I think is a challenge for sure, because when you have a need to raise your income, even just to keep in line with inflation, right? Like, we need to be raising our rates up just 3% a year if we never get any better at tattooing, just to keep up with the rate of inflation. And it wasn't until I signed my first lease on commercial space when Ink and Dagger opened in 2007. And I'm sitting there looking over this lease document, and it was my first time, super scary, going out on my own, starting a shop. And I learned about rent escalations. You know about rent escalations, right? Usually when you look at a lease document for commercial leasing, they might say, okay, you're gonna sign a 5-year lease, and every year your base rent is gonna be this amount, let's say $1,000, which is low for easy math though. Your base rent is gonna be $1,000, and every year it's gonna go up 3%. And I remember saying to my future landlord that I didn't understand why was this place gonna be worth $1,030 next year? He was like, it's simply tied to the rate of inflation, Russ. The inflation
taxes go up every year. Everything goes up.
But it's, the rate of inflation actually might soar right now because of all the stuff being going on, because of COVID. But over the last, couple of decades, I guess, it's roughly 3 to 4% every year. So what that means is the value of your $100 now is going down every single year. So from 1998, when I was charging $100 an hour, to today in 2021, what are we looking at? That 100 at 3% a year would roughly be equivalent to about $140 an hour, right? So if I had never gotten any better at tattooing than how good I was, how efficient I was in 1998, my rate should be $140 an hour just to break even. And so it's really painful for me to see a tattooer today who's doing good work and charging less than that. I know that there's a wide range of, pricing and what people are comfortable with that, but I just feel like in almost every case, I think a tattooer could probably be charging a little bit more.